Let's go. Phu Yen Province is a locality with very rich and diversified tourism resources, with unique landscapes with its own beauty. In which, the most prominent is the 189 kilometers long coastline, with white sand, blue sea and undulating islands close to the sea, creating a charming landscape. This is a locality that owns 21 nationally ranked historical, cultural, architectural, and scenic relics and 45 provincial ranked monuments. Currently, Phu Yen tourism is facing a new development when the number of tourists increases year by year. This is an opportunity for Phu Yen to turn itself into one of the most attractive tourist destinations in the central region. Phu Yen is located in central Vietnam. The capital of Phu Yen is Tuy Hoa City, 1,160 kilometers south of Hanoi capital and 560 kilometers north of Ho Chi Minh City along Highway 1A. Phu Yen has three sides, mountains. The north has Cu Mong Deo mountain range, the south is Deo Ca mountain range, the west is the east side of Truong Son mountain range, and the east is the East Sea. In terms of natural landscape, Phu Yen also owns many large beaches, clear blue water, fine sandy beach stretching nearly 200 kilometers of coastline, associated with many beautiful natural landscapes and bays, outstanding geological tectonic features. Unique gazes such as Da Dia, Hun Yen, Zon Dai Bay, O Lone Lagoon, Bai Xep, Bai Mon, Mui Dien, Vung Ro, Da Bia Mountain, Hun Nua. In addition, thanks to the favorable nature, Phu Yen Province has many cultural and culinary specialties such as O Lone cockles, snails, Cu Mong crabs, tuna, Wa Da pork girdle cake, One Sunny beef, products shrimp, squid, marine fish and fresh water play an important role in making a mark on tourists. When should I travel to Phu Yen Province? Phu Yen Province has a tropical monsoon climate, hot and humid and is influenced by the oceanic climate. There are two distinct seasons, the rainy season from September to December and the dry season from January to August. Average annual temperature is 26.5 degrees Celsius. Some suitable times to travel to Phu Yen such as: from March to August, the weather is sunny now, with little rain, so it is very suitable for sea activities. From September to December every year, although in the rainy season, but with a little weather monitoring, you can still arrange to go because this occasion flight tickets will usually be cheaper because it is not in the peak season. O Lone Lagoon Festival is held on January 7th lunar calendar in Phu Tan Village, and Cu Commune, Toi An District. This festival is known as the Fishing Festival of the people around O Lone Lagoon. Guide to Phu Yen private vehicles about 1,200 kilometers from Hanoi City and 500 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City. People living in the two ends of the country can explore Phu Yen by private means on a journey through Vietnam. If it is in neighboring provinces such as Con Hoa Province or Binh Dinh Province, going to Phu Yen by private vehicle will be more convenient. If you do not plan to cross Vietnam, you should use public transport to ensure time and safety. Public transport airline only about 10 kilometers from Tuy Hoa city center. Traveling to Phu Yen by plane is quite convenient because the distance to the airport is not long. From Hanoi, there are daily flights to Tuy Hoa from Vietjet 3000K++, Vietnam Airlines 3500K++. Flights from Saigon are cheaper than Vietjet 1500K++, Jetstar Pacific 1100K++. From Tuy Hoa City Airport, you should use a taxi to go directly to the hotel to save time because the cost is not too high. Train to get to Phu Yen by train. You can take north-south trains from train stations at both ends of the country. All trains stop at Tuy Hoa Station, which is the main station of the North-South Railway line and the largest in Phu Yen. Every day from Hanoi, trains SE1, SE3, SE5, SE7, SE9 depart from Hanoi Station and stop at Tuy Hoa Station. The fastest time is about 22 hours and the longest is about 26 hours. Suitable trains arriving in Tuy Hoa during daytime, almost matching hotel check-in time and being able to go out, is SE9 depart from Hanoi at 14:30 and arrive in Tuy Hoa at 15:31. SE5 depart from Hanoi at 9 o'clock and arrive in Tuy Hoa at 8:47. From Ho Chi Minh City, the number of trains to Tuy Hoa is more than from the beginning of Hanoi. trains include SE2, SE4, SE6, SE8, SE10, SE12, SE22, SE26, SE28 and SQN2. Travel time of the train is from 8 to 12 hours. Suitable trains are SE8 departing Saigon at 6 a.m. and arriving Tuy Hoa at 15:34, SQN2 departing from Saigon at 9:25 and arriving at Tuy Hoa at 9:07, SE26 departing from Saigon at 1900 and arriving at Tuy Hoa at 5:41 p.m. The car has a bed and air conditioning for bus routes with beds. It may be because the travel time is quite long, so there are fewer buses from Hanoi to Phu Yen than from Ho Chi Minh City. With a distance of just over 500 kilometers, the car from Ho Chi Minh City to Phu Yen only takes about 10 to 12 hours, while from Hanoi the distance and time will be twice as long. If you want to travel to Phu Yen from Hanoi, you should not choose a bus. Transportation in Phu Yen bus. The public bus network in Phu Yen only has a few routes and does not cover all the necessary tourist destinations. If you use the bus as a means of transport, you also need to combine walking and even using a motorbike taxi to get to where you need to be. Rent motorcycles. In the past, the whole Tuy Hoa city could only find 1 to 2 locations to rent motorbikes. Now there are many places for motorbike rental. Perhaps, because Phu Yen gradually becomes a favorite destination for many young people, along with that, motorbike rental services here are also more developed, the number of cars is much, the procedure for car rental is simpler than before. You can easily find a car to travel during your days in Phu Yen. Taxi vehicles suitable for large groups of people, families with the elderly and young children. Currently, in Phu Yen province, there are only a few taxi companies operating. If you are satisfied with a taxi, you can keep in touch with that driver to book a trip during the days in Phu Yen. Taxi My Lin Phu Yen, 0257-3898989. Taxi Vinasun Phu Yen, 0257-3888888. Taxi Sun Phu Yen, 0257-3797979. Taxi Sao Phu Yen, 0257-3666666. Taxi Tien Sa, 0257-3686868. Staying in Phu Yen. Hotels in Phu Yen with great potential for tourism development. The number of high-class hotels in Phu Yen is not much. The whole province has only a few 4 to 5-star accommodation establishments. The rest are mostly small hotels, with a large scale and not a large number of rooms. These main things are sometimes the advantage of Phu Yen tourism because the beautiful landscapes are still almost untouched. Phu Yen vacation rentals. Hostels are the most popular type of accommodation, available in almost all localities as well as tourist attractions in the province. With its low cost and ease of finding, for those who are not in a position to stay demanding, this can be a cheap option. Homestay in Phu Yen. Along with the strong development of tourism, the land of green grass yellow flowers, has also attracted a large number of young tourists both at home and abroad. These tourist groups often combine tourism and discovery activities. Local culture should promote and form homestay services in Phu Yen. Delicious food in Phu Yen. Chives soup. Bon gun is a popular dish in Phu Yen, but the types of bon gun in Phu Yen are very rich, such as rice cake soup cake, filter cake soup, fish cake soup, chives soup cake. Just go for your heart. Within 10 minutes, it is possible to count up to 4 to 5 shops selling bon gun on the sidewalk, especially around the post office of Tuy Hoa City. Each cake dish is a different flavor, no one is like any other. Bon gun can be cooked with fish flakes, and fish cakes are popular, especially chives leaves are used as a special additive to the bon gun to enhance the flavor. Cake. Ask the pig's heart. This dish is probably too famous when it comes to the land of now. So much so that the people of this land even say that, if you come here, if you have not eaten this dish, it will not be considered. The cake is made from rice flour and has a special meticulous process. A plate of cake asked to be sprinkled with onion fat and served with a plate of roast meat, pork belly, as you like. This is a special dish that often appears during ceremonies, anniversaries, weddings, rituals at communal houses, pagodas, and as a local culinary culture. Hot duck cake. Bon Beo is one of the dishes that are present in almost every place. According to many people, whether it is bon beo in Hue or elsewhere, the taste is not much different. But if you have enjoyed Phu Yen duck cake once, you will feel the very unique feature of this country cake. The delicious Phu Yen duck cake that attracts diners also lies in the fact that the owner knows how to keep the hot water fern cake before serving. He has to turn his hand many times to pick up the cup. One of the ingredients that make up the soul of the Bon Beo cup is the cotton rub, the crispy bread and the onion fat. The cotton scrub is made of pork, the fibers are soft, dry, and spongy, and look very eye-catching. The taste of the Phu Yen cotton scrub is just right, not too sweet, nor too salty. Tuna Phu Yen is the capital of tuna. This type of seafood is processed into many delicious dishes such as grilled, mustard dots, waterproof, headlight, and delicious dishes from tuna by products such as hearts, ribs, v. Among the familiar dishes from tuna, the best is the mustard dish that gourmets call sashimi-style tuna. The fish meat is sliced into slices, each about the size of 2 or 3 adult fingers and then frozen. Eating sashimi-style tuna must have broccoli and mustard sauce, accompanied by bananas, star fruit, and onions, accompanied herbs such as cilantro, cinnamon, roasted peanuts, baked rice paper. The user takes the mustard leaf wrapped with a piece of fish with some herbs, dips it in a cup of mustard and then eats it. The most impressive feeling when eating this dish is mustard concentration up to the head. The aroma of vegetables, the coldness of fish, the spicy taste of chili, the strong taste of mustard, bursting into the mind to hear an unusual light of joy, making the eaters feel like tears were running out. The delicious dishes of O Lone Dress Blood Cockle. O Lone Lagoon blood cockle is famous for its quality in the country, although many localities also have this type of seafood. O Lone cockle is soft and sweet, every season is fat and plump. The special taste of the scallop here is sweetness and aroma and nutrition. O Lone cockles are processed into many dishes from folk to sophisticated such as, lemongrass steamed scallops, grilled oysters with embers, scallops, oysters with tamarind, fried oysters with salt and chili, scallops cooked porridge, fresh scallops dipped in hot pot sour is also very delicious. No matter what you cook, the chef must keep the scallops just overcooked, not overcooked, and the blood inside is considered to be out of value. O Lone oyster. Most of the oysters are caught by people here all year round, but the best oysters probably last around spring and summer. Oysters are processed into many dishes such as grilled, banana tree, but more special is the porridge dish. Porridge must choose red rice, fresh oysters with some common spices. Also cooked like other porridge, but the oyster porridge when seasoning has a unique aroma, its own taste. Oyster porridge is eaten at any time of the day, breakfast, lunch or with a few other dishes on the dinner table at sunset to fight fire. The drinking becomes more and more attractive. Remember that oyster porridge eaten when it is cold must say better than hot, because the pot will be sweet when it cools. O Lone apricot fish. Apricot fish appears in many months from February of lunar calendar to summer. Fishermen catch and process many delicious dishes, including salad dishes. After bringing back from the lagoon, the fish is still fresh. The processor used scissors to cut off the belly and head. The fish was only left on the body. The meat was large, fat and clear. After cleaning the fish, let the fish soak in salt water for a few minutes to both firm and keep the white color. Spices served with fish salad include a bowl of pre-squeezed lemon juice, about 300 grams of roasted peanuts and various herbs such as basil, perilla, cilantro, chopped banana corn, raw tomatoes, banana, star fruit. Indispensable in this meal is the crushed ginger fish sauce mixed with Yen Village fish sauce with green forest chili and grilled wada rice paper. There are many more delicious dishes. Please discover more for yourself. Tourist attractions in Phu Yen. Swallow Tower. Nyan Tower in Eid and Jirai language called Cu Mong Tower is a Champa tower located on Nyan Mountain, a typical landscape of Tuy Hoa. The tower was built by the Cham people living in the Ba River Delta around the 12th century. The tower has a quadrilateral shape with 4 floors. The higher it is, the smaller it is compared to the lower floor, but still in the style of the lower floor. The tower is about 23.5 meters high. Each foot of the tower is 10 meters long. Through the ravages of time and war, many parts of the tower were badly damaged, but thanks to the restoration and embellishment of the tower, it was restored to its original origin and brought a new beauty. Chop Chai Mountain is 394 meters above sea level, emerging in the middle of Tuy Hoa Plain, in Binh Kien Commune, outside Tuy Hoa City, about 4 kilometers northwest of the city center, right next to the country. Highway 1A. The circumference around the foot of the mountain is 10 kilometers. Chop Chai Mountain and Ba River are familiar symbols of Phu Yen. Chop Chai Mountain has a rather square shape that looks like a giant pyramid. Standing on the top of the mountain will have a sweeping view of the sea and the plains at the foot of the mountain. On the mountain, there is Doi or Tri Tui Cave, 5 meters wide and very deep. On the back side of the mountain, there are Buddhist architectural works such as Hua Sun Pagoda, Min Sun, Kan Sun, Bao Lam. Tuy Hoa Beach is the beach located in the heart of the city. Tuy Hoa Beach is the place where local people organize entertainment activities, entertainment or daily swimming. However, Tuy Hoa Beach is considered by the local people to be quite aggressive and dangerous, so it is not suitable for swimming. If you are a long-distance tourist, you should just rest on the beach to enjoy. Long Tui Beach going to the north, about 10 kilometers from Tuy Hoa City Center, adjacent to National Highway 1A in An Phu Commune, Tuy Hoa City. Long Tui has long been considered a beautiful beach, a unique harmonious combination of the natural landscape, along with green coconut trees shady stretching on the smooth sand beach. Hun Chua Island is located in Dua Island Cluster, then island of Long Tui Sea, and Phu Commune, Tuy Hoa City. Hun Chua is about 7 kilometers from mainland. In the midst of a vast sea of water, from a distance, Chua Island appears like a green carpet. This place not only has a strategic location for national security but also a pristine tourist destination of Phu Yen. Want to go to Chua Island? Visitors to Long Tui Beach or Mai Quang Fishing Village and Chan Commune, Tuy An District rent a canoe to go to the island. Gan Da Dia Beach is an interesting natural and unique geological beauty spot in Vietnam, located in a Ninh Dong Commune, Tuy An District. This is a set of prismatic pillars placed next to each other, one stone connecting another adjacent to the water wave. The stretch of rock is black and mysterious. There is a vertical pillar, with a tilted pillar but still piled up in layers, looking like a pile of dishes, so it's called Gan Da Dia. From a distance, Gan Da Dia Beach looks like a giant and extremely magnificent natural honeycomb. Xuan Dai Bay has a water surface area of about 13,000 hectares. The bay is more than 50 kilometers long, located along the north-south direction, surrounded by coconut forests, blue poplar forests, reaching 05 communes and wards of the town Song Khao is, Xuan Phuong Commune, Xuan Yen Ward, Xuan Phu Ward, Xuan Tan Ward, Xuan Dai Ward and 2 communes of Tuy An District, and Ninh Tay and An Ninh Dong. Xuan Dai Bay is made up of Ko Nagua mountain range stretching to the sea for about 15 kilometers, looking like a unicorn's head. The mouth of the gulf is 4.4 kilometers wide. Xuan Dai with a mountainous area of green water, blue sea surface, green coconut forest, green mountains and deep blue sky. Around the bay are peaceful villages hiding under coconut forests, white sandy beaches mixed with rocks of different shapes. Boating on Xuan Dai Bay, the view to the west is the high mountains, looking east on Xuan Tin Peninsula next to the green hills, 2 Enham sand dunes like a white cloud falling down the mountain. The scenery of the cloudy sky and mountain country of Xuan Dai together with the famous specialties here has captivated many travelers. In addition to marine specialties such as snail, crab, shrimp, crab, grouper. Xuan Dai is also famous for her snail. Anyone who once enjoyed it will be very unforgettable. There are many beautiful and pristine scenes here. Please come and explore. Great welcome to Phu Yen Tourism. Welcome to Vietnam. You want to ask more about Phu Yen Tourism? Please leave your comments under this video. I will try to answer you as soon as possible. See you soon. Goodbye.